Good morning, everyone. Hopefully my microphone works today. I forgot to plug it in last night, so I have it sitting on a table rather than on my person like I normally do. 3632. Please try to use the same landing zone as yesterday. It's a little to the left. 358. Two sets. 365. Good morning, Uncle Hoku. Two, 4. 3632. 639. 5653. 42. 6462. And right one stopped. So who's the one die stops still and goes? That's when I've had nothing. 4-3. At least that's what was happening yesterday. Well, today so far. 3632. Yeah. Right one jump up. 3-4 again. 632. So those 3-4s are double pitches of the dice. Another double pitch. 3. Yeah, it keeps up. We'll go to the all-winner set to start off. We'll see. So that was 3632. Or we can change the landing zone. Three. Single pitch of the face. 5653. 4-3, another double pitch. Wow. What a double pitch. Let's pull the landing zone back a little bit, maybe. See what happens with that. So it rolls into the wall. Two, 6, 8. Four, 2, 4, 6. Good morning, Joel. I got you beat finally. It's 14 degrees here, and it snowed yesterday while I was sleeping. I woke up and there was snow outside. Got about an inch yesterday, and it is flipping cold out there today. So I finally got you beat. 2, 4, 6. Fact, the furnace is working overtime this morning. 1, 2, 1, 4. Wow, that is pretty to look at when it's like that. 1, 5, 6. 3, 1, 3, 5. So again, one bounce and his back walls. 5, 1, 6. That's a lot of sixes in a row. Let's see if we can continue that once we get started here. So let's start the show. Welcome to Level Up CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 466 of the Level Up program and day number 176 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. On YouTube side of things, it's kind of slow. We got Uncle Hoku and we got 208 Craps Joel checking in. Got 5 people watching at the current moment, so it is a slow day, and it might be because it is cold outside. It's 14 degrees here in Wisconsin. We got about an inch of snow yesterday, and the wind is just whipping through, so it is a little chilly outside. But anyway, we had a profitable day yesterday, so that brought our bankroll up in the app to $12,647. And pretend that, remember that is pretend money, not real money. But our win goal today is going to be $1,264. And if I was in a real casino, I would have a stop loss of $1,896. We're coming in today with 64 wins and 21 losses. So I put the numbers in for, you'll see at the end of the show, and we finally got some numbers back up, and we're looking good. We're getting closer to the goal. Hopefully my volume on my microphone is decent today. My battery did run out on the microphone, so I have it plugged in and it's laying on a table. And normally I have it around my neck onto my chest. So it might be sounding a little bit different. I don't know. But good morning, Coach Joe. So let's get started right away. We're going to go with a 3-6-3-2. And we're not going to do any line bets. We're going to be playing at level 8 on the CMJ plan. So 7 people in Crapsee. We have got 8 people watching. That's out. Like I said, it is a slow day here today on YouTube, but hopefully it picks up as we go. We're going to use the same landing zones yesterday, except our landing angle, I should say, except we're going to pull back the zone a little bit. I split apart when I left my fingers, and we got a 5-2-7 on the come out. And that is going to be a pass line winner, a pass line natural winner. And that was mechanical deficiency on my throw. Because the dice did slip out and split. So it means I pushed with the thumb a little bit as well to get the dice down to the other end of the table. So you try not to do that again. So 3-6-3-2 is what we're going to go back to. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 6-2-8. That is the Duracell 8. So go support free live content. Give that thumbs up where deserved. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. We have a 3-6-3-2 dice set with a 6-2-8 result. So let's mark that point of 8. And we'll turn that puck on. So we're going to go 800 across. That is what level 8 of the CMJ program calls for. That's going to be 100 across plus the 25 across. So it's 125 and a 4, 5, 9, 10. We have 150 on that 6 and 8. And we're using cousin 2 sets, so that'll give us a 3-6-3-2 again. Good morning, Matt Hatter. Good morning, Kevin Scott. Kevin, you were the one that was in hospital the other day, right? And if so, are you doing better? Are you back home yet? I think you were. It was you, yes. But anyhow, we'll call that all bet set. And they so. Good morning, Jerry. And Joe is not a master. I'm working on trying to become one, if that's ever possible. And we have a 5-4 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. Three, 6, 3, 2. This is nice at 5-4. Hard 9 is the result. And that is going to be hit number 1 for us. So that's going to allow us to pressure up the 5 and 9 to 200 each. And again, our goal is to hit a pressed up number a second time so we can get out of the shooter. We're going to go with a 6-5-6-4 dice set. And dice out. Yes, it was supposed to be discharged today. Okay. Well, I hope you do get out today. And I hope you have your glasses today so you can play well. But yeah, I hope you're feeling better. 6-5-6-4. And we have magic aces. 1, 1, 2. And that'll be no help for us. I was using a 6-5-6-4 dice set. So let's give it a primary hit on the bottom side of the dice. Both of them. And again, like I said, that is no help for me. So we're going to go back to the 3-6-3-2. Anytime we have a pair on top or the bad number on top, we always start over the base dice set. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Dice landed on top of each other. We have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Let's be another one of the small numbers there. So we have 3-6-3-2 with an ace deuce result. So like I said, the left dice landed on top of the right one, and that does not do much for us. That throws the dice off kilter. We're going to go 4-1-4-2 for our dice set. 3 of you at the bottom. And we'll call it all bets out. Result. Looking for our second hit here. And we have another ace deuce. Wow. Should be playing the field or the craps. Again, ace deuce using the 4-1-4-2. And again, that is no help for us. I'm not liking the way the dice are rolling out here. So we are how many rolls in? We're 6 rolls in. So we're going to reduce our bets. We're at 800 across right now. Actually, we're at 950 across. We actually have $175 brought back to the rack. So let's bring it down to 160 across. So that way we're at least in a profit for the shooter by $15. And we're just going to start trend betting upwards now. And hopefully we'll start getting some numbers to hit here. But again, we're getting deep into the shooter here, so might as well take the profit rather than the loss. 4-1-4-2 again. So we've got 160 across on our bets, 24 and 4, 5, 9 and 10. We have 30 on the 6 and 8. Yeah, we'll call it all bets at 17 people playing along with Crapsee, or the app as we call it, and we have 14 people that are watching live on YouTube. 4-1-4-2. Peace out. Having a hard time focusing my eyes. Wow, another 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that is 3 ace deuces in a row. That should be a repeater win on this one. Again, like I said, I'm not liking the direction the dice are going here. 4-1-4-2. And if I was a betting man, I should probably be playing that field bet to get some money brought back here. But I'm not. And normally I throw box numbers, but we are throwing craps numbers and outside numbers so far. Again, 3-2, 3-1. 3-2-3-1 is our new dice set. 3B on top. And all that. That one veered off towards the right a little bit. And we got a 4-2-6. That is a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Nice veered off to the right a little bit, and then they split apart. 3-2, 3-1 dice out. And we have a 4-2-6 result. Excuse me. Took a little to throw it. So that means that we can pressure up that 6 and 8. Let's go to 42 on each of them. Increase of 2 units in each. So we brought a little bit back to the rack. We'll pull most of it back out on the table. We're going to go 6-4, 6-2 for our dice. Cross sixes on top. And we'll call that all but that. You guys are quiet in the chat today. Must be focusing on winning some money. Some moolah. Ooh, the right one stuck. Oh, yeah, magic aces again. Wow. I was using the 6-4, 6-2. And we have magic aces. That should be a repeater on the aces. We have 2 repeater wins so far. Today looks like it's going to be a horny day. Yeah, okay. 3-6, 3-2. I'm sure that came across wrong. We're going to see double digits on the first shooter as well. And we only have a profit of $34 on a double digit roll. I was watching, I forget which video it was yesterday, and they're talking about, the different length rolls. And just because it's a long roll doesn't mean that you make a ton of money. It all depends on the quality of the roll as well as the numbers that you're betting. So 19 people playing along. We have dice out. 3-6, 3-2. They split apart again when they left my fingers. We got lucky. We have an ace or a KitchenAid mixer. 1-5-6. Yeah, 3-6, 3-2 with the dice set. And we have an ace 5 result. KitchenAid mixer. So that's nice. We're gonna be able to press that 6 up now. We had already sister press the 6 and 8. So now we're going to go to $60 on that 6. Again, an increase of 3 units this time. Three, 1, 3, 5 will be our new dice set. 3, 1, 3, 5. Dice out. Again, those dice split on me. And we got a winner 6, the 2, 6, 8, the Duracell 8. I feel like the dice are actually slipping on my fingers and they're pushing with my thumb, which is not a good thing. So we got to figure out a way to get rid of that. But 3, 1, 3, 5 is the dice set. And we have a 2, 6, 8 result. Good morning, Frida. So 2, 6, 8. It's going to be a winner. Puck will turn off. But before we turn that puck off, we're going to make that 8 look like $60. And that's an off and off situation. So all the bets will be off. Now we have 60 and 6 and 8. We have 25 and 4, 5, 9, and 10. So that is 220 across. And And 308 brought back direct. So we were up almost $100. Good morning, Mel. And that's going to bring us to a 4246, 3V in the bottom. All but that. Looking for point. That time they did not split apart my fingers, and we have a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. So let's mark that point of 8. And that was using a 4-2, 4-6. So it's going to be primary on top on both dice. And we're back on that 8. 2 weeks in a row. All we need is that 4 and 5 for the small. We need the 10, 11, and 12 for the tall. So all of our bets will be turned back on. Again, we're going to go 3-6, 3-2. Face out. Again, that right one stop. 3-5-8, a grape ape. And that's going to be a Buckeye buckshot. So the have a point of 8. We made the point. So the puck is going to turn off again. And again, we were using the 4-2, 4-6. No, we were not. We used the 3-6-3-2. 3-6-3-2 they set, and we have a 3-5-8 result. Well, again, the puck is going to be turned off. It was a nice hitch for us because we had $60 on that 8. So we're going to make that 8 look like $90. And we're going to do that as an up and off again while we look for a new point. So 117 roll quality points so far in this roll. And we're only up in profit $128. So again, quality is there, but we are getting too many outside numbers. But we're starting to pull them back in a little bit. And that's going to bring us to a 6-3, 6-5 dissect. 6 is on top. 6-3, 6-5. And dice out. 3 8s in a row. So 5 of the last 6 throws have either been a 6 or an 8. And now a 7. So that is going to be a pass line winner come out natural. And that is the 2-5-7. So that unfortunately cleared that ATS. I was using a 6-3-6-5. 2-5-7 result. That's a come out natural pass line winner, come out natural, but our roll does continue. We did not lose our bets, and next all of our bets were turned off. So again, 3-6, 3-2 is what we go back to. Good time for that 7, I guess. Good morning, Jeff. And of course, that's why we rolled that, because Jeff popped in here. He always says when he comes into the show, that's when that 7 shows. And John's the other person that does that to us, too. Just kidding, my friend. But anyhow, we'll go all bets set here. Looking for a new point. Still shooter number 1. I think Jeff has another midday Mac show today, I think it is. If I'm wrong, please correct me, Jeff, and let us know what time that show is going to be at. A little bit long on the landing zone. 617 on the come out again. So it's their second 7 in a row, but it's a pass lane winner. Come out natural. We're going to switch it over now to our other cousin set. So we're going to go from cousin 2, cousin 1. So let's get that into Crapsee or into the app first. Yeah, my microphone was not plugged in last night, Jeff, and it went dead. So I actually have it laying on the table here, which is not normal for me. Normally I have it on my chest, so that's why it sounds like a little bit off compared to normal today. So that was my fault last night for not plugging it in. But thank you for letting me know that it is off a little bit. Today's show is at 3 p.m. Eastern time, okay? That would be 2 o'clock-ish Central Standard Time. Yeah, you were going to say that. So anyhow, we are going to be 3236 going to the cousin 1 set now. That's too many 7s in a row for me. And we'll call it a bet set. It's out. Yeah, I appreciate the feedback there, Jeff, and the question, just in case I had messed up, which I did. 3236. So ooh, that was a weird hop. We got 4610. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So let's mark that point of 10. And again, I was using 3236. And 4610 result. So hopefully, I know the volume or the sound is a little bit off today, but is it loud enough for everybody to hear? If not, I will talk louder when I'm at the other end of the table. And we're going to go with a 2426 dice set. And all of our bets will be turned back on. 2426. And dice out. Okay, that's good. That's plenty low enough. Here we go, dice out. And we have another Buckeye buckshot. We have a 6-4-10, but this time it is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So it is going to be a Buckeye buckshot. We hit that point. It's the third point that we've hit on this shooter. 2426 is the dice set. And 6-4-10 result. So before we turn those bets off, we're going to make that 10 look like $50. That'll be an up and off situation. So right now we've got 427 brought back to the rack, 275 on a table. If you're just joining in, we had a slow start. We were like 6-7 rolls in, and it was a bunch of craps numbers. We only had one box number hit at that time. And yeah, only 6 payments, Joe. That's exactly it. 100% accurate in that. And that's why our bets are down lower, because I was at 800 across and I had so many hit rolls in that I thought, well, I'm going to take my bets down. We went down to 160 across. I'm starting to build up from there now. So right now we have 275 on the table based off of our hits. We're going to go with a 5-6-5-4 dice set. That is a cousin 1 set. 5-6-5-4 dice out. 21 people playing along. We have 21 people watching, 9 likes. Looking for a new point. Dice did cross on us. We have a 3-5-8, another grape ape. So let's mark that point of 8. 5-6, 5-4 was the dice set. And 3-5-8 result. So our box numbers are going to be turned back on again. And hopefully we can add to our profit for the day. If I take everything down, it'll be at 13,074, which is about a little under 800, almost $800 shy of the goal for the day. And I'm not even thinking straight here. We're going to go 1-3-1-5. Cross sixes on the bottom. So my brain is a little slow in processing things today. So getting those dice sets together is going to be it's hard for me at times here. 1-3-1-5 dice sets. Again, those dice split apart when they left my fingers. Wow, another Buckeye puck shot. Yeah, but 3-5-8, another grape ape. More consistency. Wow. 1-3-1-5 dice set. And we have 3-5-8 result. Another point hit, but that was not a unique point. 5-8, and for Crapsee, we're going to make that 8 look like 120, and we'll do that up and off. One, 3, 1, 5 is our dice set. Same as the last time. 1, 3, 1, 5. So Joe's going to Vegas on Saturday. One more night there before you come back following Sunday. 2 days I return home. So you're going to get out of that nice chilly weather that you're having, and you're going to go down to the nice warm weather, hopefully. Anyhow, we'll go all but set here. 1-3-1-5 dice out. And we have a 6-5. That is the mid-mo yo. Hero coming to us from above. So that's going to be a pass line winner. Come on, Astro. That's going to be our first mid-mo yo for the day. 1-3-1-5 dice up. 6-5-11 result. And I forgot to push all that set there. So we gotta do this here. You know, what do we have for our dice set? Got a 1, 3, we got 3-5-8. And that brought it to a 1-3-1-5 again. Okay. So 1-3-1-5 and 6-5 result. There we go. So that's good. Now let's get it onto the app. As the pass line come out natural. Okay, so that gave us a 6-5 result. So that's going to give us a 3-6-3-5 dice set to start. 3-6-3-5. And all bets set. Results. Looking for a point, still in shooter number 1. And we have a 4-4 heartache square pair. So let's mark that point of 8 using that 3, 6, 3, 5. So that's going to be primary on the bottom side on both dice. 3, 6, 3, 5, 4, 4, hard 8 square pair result. Marking the point of 8 again. I think this is the third or fourth time on this shooter we've had the point of 8. So 8 is definitely a hot number. If you look at the little chart there, it is way off the square. Or way off the chart, I should say. Again, 3, 2, 3, 6 is what we're going to stick with for this roll. 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice out. A little bit long on that. Another magic aces. Wow. How many magic aces is that today? That's going to be our third magic aces since we started the program. 3, 2, 3, 6. And we want 2 results. And that's going to be no help for me. But if you're playing ATS, that is one of the bookends. That is our first small number since we reset the numbers, and we still need that 9 and 12 for the tall. 3, 2, 3, 6 is what we're going to go back to. Yeah, 7 payments. But it's if you're playing the pass line, yeah, if you're not playing a pass line, you can collect on those. I was collecting on them. I have a profit so far of $227. Wow, $227 profit off of a 22 rower. Unreal. But that's it. And 3, 2, 3, 6. Here we go. These are not comfortable. They're split apart already before I even get ready to throw them. So let's regrip. And that right one stopped again. We have a 4, 2, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So that one you should get paid on, Joel, hopefully. 4, 2, 6. Using a 3, 2, 3, 6. They set 4, 2, 6 result. So we're going to go to $90 on that 6 now. So we really have not hit the 4, 5, or 9 for the most part today. No 4s, no 5s. Only 1 9, no 12s. But the 7, 8s so far. Wow. And then 3 6s, 3 3s. Okay, so that's why that worked for you that way. Okay. We're going to go 1 4 1 2. 1 4 1 2. Cross 6s on the bottom. And dice up. Veered off towards the right a little bit. And we have another 3 5 grape ape. And that's going to be another point made. Unreal. 1 4 1 2. So we're just hitting points galore today. So the puck will turn off. But we did make a little bit of profit on that one. We're going to press it up to 180. Come on, Joe. There you go. Okay. I don't know why I did $5 increments there, but it is what it is. So it's going to be an up and off situation. And let's make it so our they said it's going to be a 1 3 1 5. Cross 6 on the bottom. 1 3 1 5. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice up. 23 people playing along here on the app, 19 people watching. Dice up. Looking for a new point still on shooter number 1. Ace deuce, Alfredo sauce on the come out. So tell me we're going to get back into this variant again. And using a 1315. Ace deuce result. Three one three two is what we're going to go to. 3-1-3-2. And we're going to call dice up right away. I don't think we've used this dice set yet. Take 3-1-3-2. Actually, we did the last time. Never mind. No, we did not. This is a new one. 3-1-3-2. Here we go. Looking for a point. They did cross on us, so we're on that 6 now. 4-2-6. The Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So let's mark that point as 6. And using a 3-1-3-2 dice set. 4-2-6 result. See if we can hit an 8 already since we were doing all that. So all of our bets return back on. We have 742 brought back to rack. We have 395 on the table. And we're going to call that a 1-4-1-2 dice set. 1-4-1-2. Still on the cousin 1 set. Dice out. Ooh, we had a rollback on that left die, but hey, I'll take it. 628 Duracell 8. Go out, support free live content, give that thumbs up where deserved, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. 1-4-1-2 was the dice set. And we have a 628 result, and that's going to be a nice hit for us. We have $180 on there, I think. I will see where we're at as soon as we get to that screen. So we had 180 on there, so that means we are going to go to 300 next 8 there. So we have got 952 brought back to the rack, 515 on the table. If I took everything down, we'd be at 13,599, which brings us about $300 shy of goal. See if we can hit that 8, and that'll put us definitely above goal for the second day in a row. We're going to go 4-6-4-2 for our dice set. 4-6-4-2. And dice out. You guys hit goal, make sure you put in the chat that you hit goal. These are not countable, they're split apart. Let's regrip them. Oh, we got another point hit. 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So let's see where that brings us. I didn't like the way those came off the back wall that time. It's kind of weird. I was like hoping it was not a bad number. 4-6-4-2. What did I say? And we get a 516 result. So the puck will turn off. And look at those numbers that we have there. We have 5 6s so far, 9 8s. That's 13. That's no, 14 of the results have been either the 6 or the 8. So half of them have been a 6 or 8. But anyhow, so we hit that 6 on that one. We're gonna make that 6 look like 120. But I'm gonna check and see where we're at. We're at 13,704 if I took everything down. So we're still at $200 shy here. So Mad Hatter hit the cage at $1,000 profit. That is awesome. I wish that was real money. That would be nice. 3531 is what we're going to go for. We're going to be looking for a new point. 3531. Place out. And we have a 639, a center field 9. So we finally have a unique point hit here. And this is where we'll be working for that 4-point fire bet. 3531 is the dice set. And 639 result. And that is going to be the easy 9, the soft rank, the franks. So our bets will be turned back on again. And that's going to bring us to a 2623 dice set. I think that's the first time we've used that one today as well. 2623. And let's keep practicing. It'll be when we go to the casinos. Hey, good morning, Dan. Nice Dr. Dan's checking in. We just did the dyslexic Dan there. That's what we're going to call it 6-3. I think the dyslexic Dan, because the 369 is the triple D, the dice Dr. Dan, but dice out. And 2623. Again, dice are spun apart, which regrip them. And we have a hard 4. We finally got a different number. 2-2, hard 4. 2-2 is going to cruise Brian with Owen Roller or the fuzzy hard 4. 2623, so it's a primary on top on both dice. 224 results. So that's our first 4 that we hit for the day. We still have not hit a 5 yet. We're gonna make that 4 look like $50. So we now have got $1,106 brought back to rack, 570 on the table. And again, our goal is to get $1,264 profit. So we are $160 approximately away from our goal. Dice set 3236. And we'll go all bets out. Dice out. And that is going to be the end of our roll with a 527. And that is going to be the moose. Do not become shark bait. So 2623 dice out. 527 results. And if I was smart, I would have regressed my bets again. but I did not. So we're going to take a little bit of a hit there. We still have a profit of $536 for the day. So that is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So where does that bring us? Let's stick with the cousin two sec. That's sorry, cousin one. That's treating us good. So we're going to start over at 3236. That was a 31 roller. And if I would have been smart, because we got pretty deep into the roll, I should have regressed a little bit, and that would have put us at about $1,000 profit. But instead, we did not, so we lost half of that. Yeah, we're sitting at a $536 profit so far. But no line bets here. We'll call that all bet set. And amazingly, for the 31 roller, we did not hit any side of the ATS. We came close to hitting the small. And we got close to the tall, but we did not hit any side of it. But anyhow, dice up. Shooter number 2 for the day. And that first roll was 48 minutes long. Dice up. 145, and that is the truck and camper. So let's mark that point at 5. That's using the 3236 dice set. 145 results. So hopefully everybody made some money on that. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Kate Fisher. Good morning, Larry. Magic Aces. I threw 3 of your numbers today already. ATS is also called the ATM for the casino. Too funny. Thank you for the compliments there, guys. Yeah, I got pinched on to come out sevens there. But we switched over to the dice set right away, so that way we're not affected, hopefully, by it too much. Which did prove to work out. 2124 will be our new dice set. And what are we going to do for our bets? We were up $500. Let's go 480 across to start off with here. And that's going to be a little bit lower bet level than what we normally do for today, because I want to see if we can still come out to be a winner at the end here. And that'll still keep us in profit after this roll, should we not do well, but we should do well. So 480 across. Okay, that's going to be level 6 of the CMJ plan. But anyhow, let's call that all bets set. And that's 2124 is our dice set. Here we go. Magic Aces 112. 2124 dice set. And we have a 112 result. That's going to be no help for us. And let's see. Hopefully, we don't get on this variant again. 3236. And dice out. And there goes money, 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 money. That's kind of a weird landing, but we have a 4-4 heartache square pair. So that should be hit number 1 for us. And 3236 dice it. 4-4 heartache square pair result. So let's do a Dallas drawdown on this one. So let's just reduce it by 160 across. So instead of being 480 across, we're going to go to 320 across. We're just going to do two drop downs and see if that pays off for this shooter. 3236 again for our dissect. This one's a primary on the bottom side on both dice. And 19 people still playing on. We have 20 people watching, 16 likes. It's out. And 437. Oops, wrong one. That is an ouch. We went from a really good roll to a really short roll. 3236, they said. And 437 result. Now, we started off the day with a lot of double pitches during our warm-ups, but we really have not gotten a tremendous amount of them since our warm-ups because I pulled that landing zone back a little ways. So let's go with one final shooter here. We're going to switch over to the Hardway set. We're going to stay with the Hardway set the whole way through. So let's go with the 5454, and I'm not going to bet tremendously big on this one. Right now we're at $12,968. So we're only up 300 and some odd dollars for the day, which is fine. Even though our goal is 1264, I'm fine with that. So what am I up exactly? $321. So I'm probably due a 320 across bet once we get a point established. So hardware sets, bet appropriately, 5454, dice out. This is shooter number 3. And we have a 639. That is the Franks, the easy 9. Or the dyslexic Dan. We have a 5454 hard 9. Not hard 9. 5454 hardway set. And a 639 result. So let's mark that point of 9. That's one dice off axis. And like I said, we're going to go 320 across. That's level 5 of the CMJ program. 5454. And David made going 4 rolls today. Awesome. Thanks to those aces with a bet in the field. Yep, that would tend to do it. And we'll call the dice up. A little bit long on that line zone. We have a 235, the justice spot. So we hit that sister number to the 9. And we use the hardway set 5454. And we have a 235 result. That is going to be hit number 1 for us here on this shooter. And what do we do? I am going to we're going to level 5. Let's play it as we normally would. So we're going to make that 5 and 9 look like $85. Again, we're trying to get that number to hit it again a second time, if you will. 5454. And all bets set. So, and we have another magic aces. That's gonna be a drift of the dice. Wow, that's a lot of magic aces in one place. I don't know if I can handle that many hilarities. We got a 5-4, 5-4, 1-1-2 results. And that's gonna be no help for my bets. Larry's laughing at me. We'll call it all bets set right away. 18 people still playing along here. 24 people watching, 17 likes. So and 617. So that's not a very good way to end the day here. 617. Ouch. And that is going to be both dice off axis with an implosion and an explosion. Oh, no, double implosion. I'm sorry. Shoot. So it brings us down 12,648. So we're still a winner by $1 today. Ah, chalk it up as a win, but that was not a profitable end to the day. But anyhow, we're going to end the show here. Let's look at our statistics for the day, and then we'll show our overall statistics for the black belt. So we had a 31, a 4, and a 4 today with a SOR of 13.0, SRR of 6.5. And look at those eights, how they just popped off the chart, as well as the magic aces and the ace deuces today. So those three numbers were our dominants. Our box numbers were low today. Inside numbers are expected. Fours and tens were low. Come out sevens are high. Horns are high. Fields are low, which surprises me. And we have low hardways as well. Looking at our black belt statistics, and this is through the end of yesterday, we hit 8,078 throws for black belt. Our SOR is still above that 10 at a 10.09. We have an SRR at 6.79 and a BSR at 7.01. So our BSR is at goal. Our SOR is getting closer to goal. And our SRR is the one we need to get up a little bit. But anyhow, guys, I do appreciate you all coming in and joining in to play along today. Coffeeland, you are very welcome. K Fisher, you are very welcome. I will see you guys hopefully back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.